welcome to Fifth Dimension. So I've got the Dragon Guardians here today. They will be watching over today's Dragon collaboration, which I'm super excited about. So if you haven't already checked out Scarlet Serpent Tarot, you should definitely do so. He will be channeling the divine masculine dragon energy for you, whereas I will be channeling the divine feminine dragon energy for you today, okay? So before I get into the piles, I do really quickly want to mention just why I'm so excited for this dragon collaboration. I resonate so heavily with dragon energy. I always have. It was my first tattoo, was a dragon. My nickname is Mommy Dragon. I was born in the year of the dragon, as was my daughter. The first book I ever got as a child was about a dragon, just because I've always been so drawn to dragon energy, and there's just their beauty, their mysticism, their power. However, I had never connected dragon energy to my spiritual journey in any way, shape, or form. So now coming full circle, bringing dragon energy into a tarot reading, I really love how it's going to connect so beautifully for me. So I'm really excited to see what messages come out today. Okay, I've not seen the cards, but I've already chosen 3 dragon energies for you. So I did purchase 2 decks specifically for today's reading because I'm super excited to connect dragon energy with my tarot readings. I brought out the Dragon Path Oracle cards, so this will be the 3 dragons that each pile, which has already been chosen based on the crystal, as well as the wisdom from the Dragon Realms Tarot deck. So I will have the guidebooks on the side just in case, since this is my first time channeling dragon energy. I do encourage you to choose based off of the crystals, as I did choose the dragons on the crystal's energy. So for pile number 1, we have the Amethyst Quartz. Pile number 2 is going to be the Flourite. And pile number 3 is going to be the Lapis Lazuli. As always, choose whichever you feel most drawn to intuitively. And if that's more than one pile, I would trust that, okay? I'll see you at your piles, loves. Hi, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Amethyst Quartz, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and see your 3 dragons. So first I'm going to read intuitively based off of what I just get energetically, and then I will go through the guidebook, okay? So first dragon showing up is 29, the Soul Guardian. Sorry, it took me a minute. This feels powerful. The Soul Guardian. We have card number 16 with Grace. Ooh, I love this. And we have card number 14 with 𝘿𝙤𝙪. Sorry, I don't know if I mispronounced that. All right, okay. So I'm going to sit with this energy really quick. All right, pile number 1. So what I'm really getting first and foremost from these 3 energies in general and how they relate to each other is a real strong sense of balance all together. Like a wholesome balance that these dragon energies are guiding you towards aligning within and without yourself. So internally and externally, this feels like. The one I'm most immediately drawn to is Grace, okay? So let me tell you why. Grace is giving me like a very soft feminine energy that is very it's not subconscious, like it is conscious feminine. It feels like wounding, like Grace is here to guide you through feminine wounding to be able to heal it, because I feel like it's not that there hasn't been healing already, it's that there's sort of like scarring is sort of what I'm seeing. And whereas you may have focused on a lot of the healing, there's some aspect that Grace is offering that is like the scab that won't come off sort of in your energy, as far as things that you've felt wounded from and worked actively on healing, but still sort of feel the scabs. And this dragon specifically sort of wants to come to lay honor is what it feels like. To honor the wounds, if you will, and what you endured in order to be able to rid yourself of the scab is sort of what it feels like. And it feels beautiful because I'm literally seeing like a cut on my arm and her come like a little dragon, a tiny one, and then there's just like this scab, and she's sort of just like hovering over with her wings and just honoring the pain that was endured, and that itself is sort of like soothing and allowing the scab to then come undone. It's sort of like dissolving it is sort of what I'm getting, and I like that. That's cute. All right, then we have soul guarding, which feels very personal. So soul guarding feels like your best friend, like your ride or die. Soul guarding feels like they've been there. They're your day one. Like they've been there for you since before you even existed as a concept in the in the 3D realm. Like you all go way back, probably lifetimes is what I'm getting. Like this is the one that holds you and has held it down like since, yeah, I'm feeling like ancient. The word ancient is standing. So if you believe in past lifetimes and reincarnation and having experienced lives as not only a human, because this feels like galactic, right? This feels like you've experienced not only life here on the earth realm, but in other realms as well. And your soul guardian has been there with you for all of it. For all of it. Has seen and knows. All knowing, all seen is sort of what it's giving me, okay? Oh, I love that so much. So I love it that they decided to show up and let you know, like, hey, I'm here. I've been here the entire time, and I always will be here is sort of what I'm getting. Oh, I just want to cuddle with him. And then we have 𝘿𝙤𝙣 over here. Okay, so 𝘿𝙤𝙣's coming off a little intense, I'm not gonna lie. But I like it because it feels like shadow aspects of yourself that you may be fearing. That 𝘿𝙤𝙣, I feel like I'm saying this name wrong, but hopefully I'm not. But it feels like a he, but it could be a she, just very like dominant feminine energy, right? I'm not sure yet. I'll check the guidebook. But you take it however it resonates. I can see it definitely being a she and just being like a very fierce, like the type of energy not to be messed with. And it's sort of like 𝘿𝙤𝙣 is sort of like nudging you to embrace this aspect of yourself and do not hold back is what I'm hearing. And I'm getting like from these like sharp like talon sort of things, like shine so bright that your talons will like deter any enemies is what I'm getting. Yeah, this is about pushing through and embracing power is what 𝘿𝙤𝙣 is giving me right now. It's giving me life. And I feel like it's a beautiful blend. That's why I said it's all about balance for you, pile number 1, because this soul guardian right here is giving me like, I'm holding you down and I always will. And then this is giving me like the softer underlying aspects of you that need to be honored. And this is giving me like your fierceness, your power, like standing in you and all, and basking in the strength and the perseverance is what I'm hearing that is within you, that is without you, that is stored. That is stored within you, sort of what I'm getting. I'm feeling like you're holding your power like this, and 𝘿𝙤𝙣 is like, let it go. Let it shine. Like a nudge, right? It's like the little devil on your shoulder. All right, let me go ahead and look really quick. Actually, let me pause and find the pages. All right, so pile number 1, Grace and 𝘿𝙤𝙣 are both considered the category of earth walk dragons. So I just really quickly wanted to read you what it says about earth walk dragons. Remember, what you are experiencing in your life now is transitional. It won't last forever. This, like much of life, is a phase, a lesson, and it too will soon pass. So for 𝘿𝙤𝙣, we have If he has turned up today, it is to reassure you that you can achieve what is required. You may have to dig deep within yourself and maybe do this for the long haul, but you can and will succeed. This striking red dragon's connection is firmly grounded and in effect connects to our base chakra. He therefore relates to everything that makes up our physical lives and the world we create for ourselves. His message is a simple one. Nothing in this world you call home is insurmountable. Nothing is too big to deal with. Get your feet back on the ground and anchor yourself into your physical reality. Having your head in the clouds will not give you the answers you desire or require. Connect to your base chakra and reconnect to your physical body. Get out of your head and into your body. Release your ever-tumbling and swirling thoughts. When you are more grounded in this way, you will be better placed to deal with the matters that are demanding your attention. You will then be able to handle them fully and with ease. Freeing you to move forward. Your time is best spent tackling whatever is demanding your time. Deal with it totally, and then you will be in a position to move forward. Although 𝘿𝙤𝙣 is a tough-talking dragon, sometimes you need to hear it as it is. He is a great ally when you need to get a job done and deal with the here and now. He finishes his message with, seek the path of least resistance. The more you tussle with a problem, the tighter the noose becomes, eventually strangling the solution. That's a beautiful message. Sorry it took me forever to read. All right, let's get to Grace. I know she was right here, real close. Yeah, she's right here. So she says, you are more than you can possibly imagine. Did he have a message? It is your life, your journey, and I reconnect your physical body, get out of your head. Okay, that's his message. Sorry. Grace says, this dragon flies into your lives when we have been or are struggling with self-worth, self-respect, and self-love issues, or when we have been neglecting ourselves. It's time to look at ourselves and discover who we truly are. We are magnificent human beings who need to find ways to let go of our self-imposed limitations and self-limiting beliefs. Grace's words are simple. Stop it. Now. You are more than you can possibly imagine. You can achieve so much more than you foresee. Believe in yourself. Push the boundaries of your self-imposed limits. If you don't try, you will never know how successful you can be. And if you perceive that you have failed, remember there's no such thing as a failure. Only an experience to learn from. Try again. Dragons have an issue with the word love because we continually misuse it. So they have opted instead for grace, which they tell me is more encompassing and authentic. Grace is a deep acceptance of all that is within and without us. It means the end of a struggle through embracing the whole of us as we truly are. Oh, I love this because that's what I saw with the scabs. All right, and then we get to your guardian dragon. So each of the guardian dragons has a counterpart. They're not necessarily male and female, although some are, but a balance of each other, like yin and yang. Oh, I love that. Okay, so your soul guardian has a counterpart. Dragon, actually. All right, he says, I am the expression of the whole and complete you. I love that because he feels powerful. Sorry, this is supposed to be your feminine energies, right? Whatever. This beautiful dragon is your soul guardian and your very own dragon counterpart. This majestic being carries all of you. Oh, I love that. All your past and your experiences. You are he is you. He knows all there is to know about you and your lives. He knows that which you need to do, that which you avoid, and that which you celebrate. He is the guardian of every incarnation you have experienced as a soul throughout the ages, the good, the bad, and of course the ugly. Sorry, I'm smiling so hard because this feels true to what I said. He says, as well as your positive side, I also hold your shadow, okay? The part of you would rather not acknowledge exists. I am the keeper of all memories. As you pass through each lifetime, your human body and mind have a need to protect themselves. When you experience pain or trauma, whether from birth, life, or death, a small piece of your soul then also retreats to protect itself. I am the guardian of your soul, the expression of the whole and complete you. If your soul guardian dragon has arrived in your card to cards today. He is telling you that the time has come to begin to piece your soul back together, to recall all of the missing parts so that you can complete the amazing picture and reveal yourself in all of your magnificence as a living being. He tells us all you need to do is ask, and I will guide your way. You are a spiritual warrior, but you must learn to listen to your inner guidance. I will always be beside you as you follow your path. I love this so much for you, pile number 1. These are beautiful messages, and I know this is taking forever. I do want to pull you from me 3 energies from these 3 dragons, okay? So for pile number 1, the Amethyst Quartz, can I have an energy being offered by Grace? An energy being offered by your soul guardian. Whoa, that was fast. And an energy offered by Orbron. Okay, Orbron wants one specific energy. One energy from Orbron, please. One energy offered. All right, here it is. Okay. So for Grace, we have the 6 of Wands. Look at this victory. Look at her shrugging her challenges. Knowing that she has withstood. Knowing that she can persevere, okay? She's fierce and stands in her power. And remember, it said that grace means love. So standing firm in your love, perhaps, is that in offering your love, in embracing your love, in sharing your energy of love. This doesn't have to be romantic love. This is just the energy of love and all of its brilliance, okay, is what I'm getting. Soul Guardian, what do we got? Ooh, Soul Guardian, the Emperor. Look at how they both are, oh my gosh, perfectly energies of each other. This is, I'm hearing supersonic, superhuman strength. Okay. I love that so much for you, though. This beautiful, it is very powerful energy. Like, this is telling you, like, you have accomplished so much in all of your lifetimes. Like, know your power. Like, I am here. I have your back is what I really strongly am getting. I love this. I'm so jealous that pile number 1 got this, but I'm curious to see what pile number 2 gets. We have the 2 of Swords. Okay. So wasn't this the dragon that kept on saying, like, the time is now or something like that? Like, stop worrying about decisions? I think he is. Hold on. Yes. He says, reconnect to your physical body and get out of your head. That's exactly what this is. The 2 of Swords is exactly being in your head, and I love that so much that it connects to the dragon energy, their message. You've been, hold on, let me get the words right. You've been wasting precious time, not stepping into action, not stepping into your power, and with that, you are losing beautiful experiences that want to be experienced. Okay, by you and all your dragon guardians. They want to see you experience and stop being in your head and holding yourself back. Okay, pile number 1. So that's a strong message coming through. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this dragon energy reading. I did. I'm living for it. I'm about it. Please let me know how you liked these messages and how, if at all, if you've already seen Scarlet Serpent Tarot's reading, let me know how, if any way, the messages resonated. I'm super excited if they did. Especially with this, which feels like more masculine energy. And this one too with the Emperor. So I'm curious to see how that comes in connection with the other pile number 1. But anyways, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. If you're coming from over there at Scarlet Serpent, LOL, like it's a location, like over there on the map. If you're coming from over there on the map. Thank you for joining me. I really hope that you got something out of these messages. And if you did, please let me know how. Please subscribe. Please like. Do all those things in energy exchange. I appreciate it all. And if you're one of my subscribers, please make sure to head over to Scarlet Serpent Tarot and check out your other end and your other messages, okay? Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Flourite, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and take a look at your 3 dragons, our 3 dragons. We have 25, the philosopher. Ooh, this feels like higher spiritual knowledge. This feels like ascension, heart expansion. Ooh, very, very wise, ancient wise. Like you're tapping into all sorts of things. You have very, very ancient dragons that are like guiding you to your inner wisdoms, or just like offering you wisdoms. Wisdoms, plural, lots of them. Things that all of a sudden just are inner knowings to you are being offered by this dragon energy. Oh, I love that. We have card number 4 with Father Time. That's interesting. And we have card number 11 with Emergence. I'm going to sit with these energies really quick. All right, pile number 2. So I'm going to start off with the Philosopher, as its energy did come in with a bang. With a bang, with a bam. I don't know what I meant to say, but one of those. It came in very powerful. So what I'm strongly getting from this specific dragon is it's strongly giving me like what I said if you listened to the intro about my curiosity or my draw, like that feeling of being drawn to dragons and dragon energy, just delving into the mysticism of it all, right? What they symbolize, as well as how they're portrayed, and in all of their different aspects. You know, there's a multitude of dragons from all different elements, as well as all different powers included, and all different traits, and yeah, a whole array of dragons. But regardless, that is within you. Like there's this curiosity within you to seek answers for yourself, to delve into researching anything and everything that piques your curiosity, and that is coming from these and I say these because I feel like they're like a herd. It feels like more than one energy, and it feels like they're around you, and you feel them. And it's just sort of like meshing with the energy of feeling very philosophical, right? When you look at things that normal people would look at as just something simple and plain and very 3D, and you like put a spin on how you observe, on how you interact, on how you take in the world. And that's coming from you pulling on these energies from the Philosopher. They are encouraging you to seek your own answers, to seek inner wisdom, to tap into all of that, but as well as to explore, like within and without is what I'm getting strongly with dragon energy. So I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what I'm strongly feeling in general from this general collective reading is some sort of like within and without is very strongly emphasized. So that's what I'm getting from them. Like they're asking you, or they're encouraging you, they're guiding you, they're pushing you to seek within as well as without. So explore the world around you. Do not settle for answers that people tell you, which I don't think you do. Pile number 2, you don't settle. Like you keep your mind expanded and open for evidence of whether that be in support or the lack of support of evidence to, you know, to back up whatever it is that you were delving into, as far as like what piques your curiosity. And it feels like it's all a giant bag of mush. I feel like you have a wide assortment of, just like there is of dragons, you have a wide assortment of interests and things that pique your curiosity and that you really crave to have more of a stronger understanding of things. I feel like there's a lot of it, okay? And that's coming from dragon energies. It's being encouraged for you to have that perspective, like I said, that sets you apart from the way other people see things. You just have this unique way, and they encourage that. They encourage your uniqueness, for you to embrace it and for you to share that with the world, to get more people inspired as you get. Father Time. Okay, so Father Time is giving me like, again, ancient. Like, I feel like you're an ancient soul. Pile number 2. And it doesn't surprise me because there is such an expansion type of energy. Expansiveness is a better way of saying that. There's such an expansiveness when I tap into Pile 2 collective energy, and Pile 2 collective is rampant. It's big and it's growing every single day, okay? As more of the Pile 2 collective gets more and more in the energy of their authentic self, the Pile 2 collective is growing even stronger. Father Time is giving me like having the capacity. It sort of feels like time travel, but let me tell you how. Like, this is like energetically, like, because you do delve into what feels like higher spiritual understandings, like you've gained a lot of wisdom from everything you've delved into, but it's also helped you that you practice spirituality. And I feel like this is like, I keep on doing this because I meant to say the third eye, your third eye. Your third eye is highly connected with this Father Time dragon. And the reason that I say that is because it feels like the 𝗪𝗶𝘶. Okay, I'm seeing the 𝗪𝗶𝘶. I'm seeing you and this Father Time in the vessel and being able to move from different perspectives. Okay, so the 𝗪𝗶𝘶 being the vehicle for moving or being connected to all dimensions, you know, in wherever you are, right? That's Father Time. And that's sort of what it's giving me, is being able to perceive how actions in the present moment are connected to experiences in your past, as well as having perspective of how actions you take in the present will affect or could potentially affect your future timeline. Okay, understanding that every single decision you make is a decision either this way, a decision that way, right? Every decision you make is taking you a step in a certain direction, on a certain path, and the lack of movement is also a step in in a direction that's a certain way. Okay, so it's like opportunities that come for you, but I feel like you have such perspective to be able to have, and this feels like all over perspective, like perspective of like as far as timelines and actions and experiences, but also perspective on other people and where they're at in their timeline and where they're at in accessing things that they've experienced or what they want for their future. I feel like you have the insight to see that in others. Also sort of like perspective as far as like how people behave. It's sort of giving me like being able to step aside and out of like the emotional body with him. I don't know why it's giving me that, being able to step out of the emotional body and have a higher perspective. So let's say somebody is interacting with you in a certain way, and it would normally just trigger anybody because it's just like this person is being rude, this person is being a jerk or whatever. But you having the higher perspective to be able to step out, it's almost like step out, yeah, and see that, okay, this person's reacting with you has nothing to do with you. That you are just what they are choosing to misdirect that energy, but it's actually something within them that's just wanting to come out. Like, you have the perspective to understand that in the moment. It's like you step out, time stops, like Matrix stuff. You step out and you can see, like, instead of getting fired up in anger over how somebody's treating you, you have the ability to like stop time and see like, okay, my first inclination is to get angry with this person and throw that back at them, but then I'm taking a step back and I'm seeing actually this person is probably just having a really shitty day. Yeah, they look like they're sad. Yeah, they look like they're probably going through something and are just feeling very frustrated, and that's probably why they treated me in that way. And then you just like zap into time and you're just like, all right, I'm not going to react to that person, just whatever. I think like you have that, and that's like Father Time, like giving you perspective, like the ability to move in and out of like times and dimensions is sort of what I'm getting, and I love that. Then we have Emergence over here with card 11. This is just giving me like baby dragon vibes, okay? So embracing power is what it is. Embracing your mysticism, embracing your power, embracing your authentic self as you are. A wild creature, if you will. A unique creature, right? Remember I mentioned the array of dragons? Like there's such a wide variety of them. And it's just like, you're one of them. You're one of those rare, unique dragons. You have like baby dragon energy. And you are emerging into yourself. This feels like authenticity. That's what this feels like. And it's being encouraged. I feel like you have baby dragon guardians also. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but if it is a thing, I feel like you have baby dragon guardians. Oh, I forgot that I need to read. Okay, I'm going to look for the messages on them. All right, pile number 2. So I'm going to read to you. So the philosopher is a galactic dragon in that category, and it says that these dragons aid us on the path to spiritual enlightenment or ascension through helping us to connect vibrationally with the planet and the universe. So for the philosopher we have, you should follow that which you seek with your heart. And it says this wise old dragon is all about learning and the direction of your life is taking. Sorry. This can be in your 3D physical world or on a metaphysical level. He shows up when you have been considering taking up any kind of study, whether you were returning to or continuing with formal education or undertaking personal or spiritual development. He came to me bringing a strong connection to Galileo and to the planets, the solar system, mathematics, and science. He says one is never too old or young to learn. Set your sights high and reach for the stars, for you have much to gain from and to reveal to your learning partners. He has a particular affinity with the stars and constellations and is often associated with people learning the old arts, such as astrology, scrying, and divination, as well as the sciences. I didn't know that, so that's cute that it comes out for pile number 2. That resonates strongly with Pile 2 Collective. He goes on to say, you have been putting off that which you want to learn. Your self-doubt hinders you from following your passion and your true path. Your affinity with the old arts is the starting point of your journey. Take this as notice that you should follow that which you seek with your heart, for only then will you truly tread the steps of your destiny. His presence helps us navigate our world in our chosen direction. He becomes our compass, our guiding star, when we are at a loss as to what comes next. Call upon his presence to help steer you forward. So I feel like the philosopher is eager to help you on your path, spiritual path specifically, pile number 2, okay? So take that into consideration and remember that if you're ever seeking specific guidance, all right? All right, so then we have Father Time, which is considered a Earthwalk dragon, as is the card Emergence, the Dragon of Emergence. It says, remember what you are experiencing in your life now is transitional. It won't last forever. This, like much of life, is a phase, a lesson, and it too will soon pass. So whether that be good or bad, remember to enjoy or just embrace your present moment is sort of what it's giving me. So then we have Father Time. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness. Father Time is probably as old as the universe itself. This commanding, wise old dragon will aid you to still the constant chatter of your mind and just be. His presence supports our grounding and brings focus to the moment. His aim is that we let go of linear time, for it is a man-made concept. His energy helps us to enter the void, which is particularly useful during meditation. His message today is now this moment in time is a gift, which is why it is called the present. Allow all time to stop and break your habit of clock chasing, because in reality there is only now. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness and let go. The man-made concept of linear time is illusionary. It only serves to fuel the doubts in your life. I'm here to guide you to a more tranquil way of being, to be fully present in the moment. He goes on to say, the stresses of your existence are often due to your preoccupation with time. Find your point of center, breathe, and let go. Whether these anxieties are from a lack of time or a feeling of not being good enough, nothing is gained by being fretful. Stop setting yourself unrealistic timescales and such high expectations. You can achieve without making it so difficult for yourself. You as human doings human doings, fail to see that much of your stress is unconscious and it is as natural to you as breathing. Recognize this and release it. With this quietness of mind, Father Time aids you to find clarity in all of life's situations and helps you to see the bigger picture, allowing you to reach a new level of understanding. I love this so much because I resonate with it when it comes to my art. I take a long time to paint, and I've just been embracing that because that's when I'm in my flow. So when I put myself on I need to have this, and this done on a schedule, it takes me out of flow. It takes me into my brain where I can't function from a place of flow. And this is true. That's what it's saying. So just embrace flow. And that can mean you're going to be late sometimes. If you're anything like me, you're going to be late absolutely all of the time. And people around me just know that and they embrace it. Most of them hate it, but it's whatever. Because that's who I am. And they just love me. So it's all good. All right, so for emergence, we have you're responsible for your life, your behavior, and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Sometimes as spiritual beings, we find our human experience on earth can be quite tough. Listen to the wisdom of emergence as he says it's time to reflect. You need to take stock of what you value and what is important to you. Contemplation and quietness are required. Your experiences may have been vexing. It is unwise to dwell on them, but you can learn from them, understand those you need to remember, and let all others go. From this place, a new, vibrant you can emerge. But first, you must allow yourself time to reflect. Go within to that inner place of peace and bring forth that which you wish to be. This dragon appears when we need to take a long, hard look at ourselves and how we live, what we do, and more harshly, our behavior. So this is about holding yourself accountable. None of the dragons are a pushover. They all demand that we take stock of ourselves, stop kidding ourselves, and are openly honest. And emergence is no different. He gets straight to the nitty-gritty and informs you that you are responsible for your life, your behavior, and your experiences, and more importantly, how you react to them. Grit and determination are the order of the day when this powerful dragon finds his way to your cards. He finishes with, remember, you are safe with me. Your fears are nothing but paper tigers and figments of your imagination. Allow me to guide you as you find your balance and carve a new path. Damn, I thought this baby dragon... Oh, well, sorry. I thought this was like a baby dragon that came in with some like cute little energy, but he's like, oh, hell no. We're getting this going. Let's go. Time to go. That's sort of what it feels like. And I love it, okay? I do really... quickly before I close off, want to get some energies being offered to you by these three dragons that we connected with today. So messages for pile number 2 and the Flourite. Can I have one energy offered by the Philosopher Dragon? Can I have one energy for pile number 2 by the Philosopher Dragon energy? Okay, I just need one. Oh, there you are. Can I have one energy offered by Father Time? Can I have an energy offered for pile number 2 from Father Time? Card number 4, Father Time. I'm going to shuffle again. I don't know, I feel like it went radio silent on me. I just started hearing, like, literally, I heard silence. I could hear frequencies in the air. Just kidding. Okay. Oh, Father Time gave us 2 cards. And then let me have one energy for emergence, please. One energy for the card of emergence for pile number 2. want it to come out on its own. Or maybe this was it. Maybe this was that. Okay, my bad. No wonder. So for other time, we have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Three of Cups for emergence, okay? So yeah, that's giving me motion. Emotion? I heard energy and motion. Emergence, emotion, energy and motion. What's going on with this? Hold on. We're starting with this one since it insists on catching my attention. So this is giving about your emotions. The Three of Cups. Your emotions may be a little bit of a tailspin. Emergence is asking you, remember the dragon was saying something about holding yourself accountable. You are responsible for everything, including the emotions that you allow to tailspin is what I'm hearing. So to really take stock of that, really take hold of that, really put a strong grasp on working your way through tumultuous emotions is what I'm getting. This dragon wants to help you with it though. I strongly feel that this dragon wants you to ask for it and guidance, the dragon of emergence, when it comes to getting a strong grasp, because I feel like this dragon's like, let's get a strong grasp on the kind of habit you have, pile number 2, of allowing your emotions to get tumultuous on you. But it's you feed it, right? You feed it, and all of a sudden you make yourself feel sick. Yeah, this dragon wants to offer you help in really getting a strong grasp on that, so that it no longer is anything that can hinder you in making progress towards your true self, your true path. Then we'll go over here with Father Time. Ten of Wands. Remember, letting go. It's about being in the present moment and enjoying and embracing and being grateful for. So letting all of the heavy shit go. Remember, being able to take a higher perspective and not exhaust any energy on anything that doesn't require that much energy, okay? So be aware of the present moment and be grateful, have appreciation for it, and let all of that heavy shit go. That's what I'm strongly getting. Assistance in that is being offered for you and letting it go and having full awareness of the present moment. And like I said, that assistance is being offered to you by that dragon. Then we have the Philosopher, and I love this so much because his message was something about the heart, right? Let me go back. I know it was something about the heart. Yes. You should follow that which you seek with your heart. And then the energy that this dragon offered you is the Ace of Cups, which is all about what the heart desires and going for that. Going towards what your heart desires. That is exactly what the Ace of Cups is, okay? So I love that they offered it. The Philosopher dragon wants to, and I feel like there's multiple. I don't know if this person who intended the oracle says that there's one, but I feel there's multiple wise ancient dragons around you, wanting to offer you assistance is what I'm getting. Assistance in being able to take the steps and trust yourself in taking the steps necessary to put yourself in the energy of whatever fulfills your heart, whatever your heart desires. All right, pile number 2. So I really hope that these messages resonated with you. I know this was kind of a long reading, at least I feel like it was because of all the reading, but I do appreciate you for staying till the end if you did. Don't forget to go to Scarlet Serpent Tarot and check out their messages, the other dragon messages that are available for you there in regards to divine masculine energy. I know this really didn't connect specifically with feminine energy, nor did the other one, but that's okay because it was interpreted by a feminine energy, so it applies. All right. If you are coming from Scarlet Serpent Tarot's channel, I appreciate you for checking out my channel, and if you did resonate or find anything of use from this reading, I ask that you please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know how. All of those things. I do appreciate you checking out my channel and sharing energy exchange with me today. If you're one of my subscribers, please make sure that you go subscribe to Scarlet Serpent and check out that reading as well. All right, loves, until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this Lapis Lazuli, then you're at the right place. So let's go ahead and take a look at your dragons that came forth to pull forward guidance messages for you from Divine Feminine Energy. Oh, we have card number 2 with Harmony. Oh, she's a cutie. This feels beautiful, actually. We have card 22 with Serene. I love this so much. So 2 actually may be a number for you that's significant. And then we have card number 5 with Peace. Wow. All of these energies feel absolutely feminine. This is the first pile. Pile number 3 that actually has like very strong overtone of feminine, very nurturing, very healing, very unconditionally loving energy that is surrounding you with these dragons that decided to come forth for you, okay? So I'm going to sit with the energies for just a second in your time and see what I get from the cards. Okay, so versus where the other piles, pile number 3, I got very clear separate energies. I feel like these all together are importantly working close together versus the other ones I felt were trying to help or guide in different aspects. These all feel like they're working together. So these feminine energies are working together for you specifically to create a sense of wholeness. Yes, a sense of wholeness in you, sort of what it feels like. It feels like internal and externally, which is a common throughout all, I can officially say it's common trend throughout all 3 piles, is internal, external, within, without, is sort of what I keep getting in how these dragon energies work. And I don't know if that's a common thing because, to be honest, this is my first time trying to pull on dragon energy. Well, in a collective reading. I've been playing with these cards for myself, though. Both of these 2 cards, this one feels like deep within you. This Dragon of Peace is helping you deep within you. This is with your shadow self and really helping you and find a sense of peace and acceptance and a place of trying to find forgiveness is sort of where it feels like that this dragon energy is guiding you towards deep within you. This feels like the mid, like what you're experiencing in the present. Notice that there's actually a person only in this one. I feel like that's very strong message because I can't recall if there was actually people in any of the other piles, and I don't think there were, but there's a person here, then there's strong significance to that. It's a feminine energy. And there's water, and it absolutely feels like healing, but very highly spiritual energy, spiritually charged is what I'm getting. Healing feminine energy. Then this feels in the 3D, like in your actual physical life, a feminine energy that is coming through to you with dragon guidance behind it. And this could be a maternal grandmother, this could be a friend, this could be a partner, this could be your child, this could be your sister, you know what I mean? It's just a feminine energy with very strong, wholesome is what I'm hearing, nurturing energy that is being guided towards you to engage. No, not engage. There's a word that starts with an E, but I can't think of it. It's meant to help assist you in finding a sense of healing in the 3D, in your actual everyday life, feeling a sense of letting things go is what I'm getting, step by step. And then we have this harmony, and this sort of feels like, what was I getting? Like outer, yes. Like this feels like higher dimensional, like union, and I'm getting yin yang, but I know there actually is, if I'm not mistaken, like a yin yang dragon. So I don't know if they're connected in any way, to be honest. I know some of them say that they have partners. But it just feels like some sort of higher dimensional love, and the pink is standing out to me incredibly because it's to me, this soft, glowy pink is the energy of unconditional love. So something in the works in the higher dimensions that are assisting you in finding this energy and pulling it into your life, which actually could connect with this, is what I'm strongly getting, because it feels like some higher dimensional pulling on love and bringing it into the third dimension, into the physical, to assist you on your journey. All of it feels absolutely beautiful, and there's strong emphasis on healing and bringing a sense of peace and harmony into all aspects of your life, okay? So I do want to read, just like I read for all the other one, I'm going to look for the messages in regards to each dragon, and then I will pull an energy for each dragon at the end, okay? All right, pile number 3. So for peace and harmony, they are both what's considered the category of Earthwalk dragons. So I'm going to read to you what it says here about the Earthwalk dragons. It says, remember, what you are experiencing in your life now is transitional. It won't last forever. This, like much of life, is a phase, a lesson, and it too will soon pass. Sorry, my eyes are getting glitchy. All right. So for card number 2, harmony, we have tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. And being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. Okay, sorry. I read that toned wrong. Harmony is the first shy dragon I met. She was peeking out at me from behind a huge curtain when she first appeared to me. She's a quiet and considered being, and is a lot less brash than some of the other dragons I've encountered. I asked her about her qualities, and she replied, I am the bringer of harmony, restorative on an inner personal level and an outer, inner outer. That's very strong with dragons, I feel. On an inner outer personal level and an outer global level. If you are wrestling with a problem that you are unable to resolve, ask her to bring her beautiful, harmonious influences to the situation and guide you in any steps you may need to take. If she has appeared to you today, she asks, what area of your life needs reviewing? I should have brought the dragon out for each one. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sorry, other piles. She's asking you today, what area of your life needs reviewing? What do you need to let go of? Is it judgments or old habits? What is it in your life that needs reharmonizing? I will assist you in taking those first steps, supporting you as you go. Take some time to sit and contemplate your life as it is and look honestly at what may require changing. It may be something quite small, just a little tweak, or it could be a life-changing event. She goes on to say, the answers you seek all lie within you. So sit quietly, ground yourself, be present, and reflect. Your inner knowing, under my guidance, will help bring the answers to the surface for you. She reminds us, tomorrow is a new dawn, and being in our heart center ripples out with positive effect. She will often appear when there has been discord or upset. This can be personal or on a global scale. She is the harbinger of change. I don't know if I read that right. I've never seen that word in my life. And her role is to bring harmony to the world. She feels very soft. She feels very shy, but she feels very strong in being able to assist you in gaining clarity when it comes to harmonizing any aspect of your life, is what I'm strongly getting from all of that, okay? So let's move on to see what it says about peace. It says, allow me to pull together your scattered energies. This beautiful and gentle dragon encourages us to be kind to ourselves. We frequently push ourselves too hard in our lives, whether this is at work or at home. We forget who we truly are and can miss the beauty in life as we become self-absorbed. Sorry, I have to put it down to change. I was going to say change the channel, LOL. This dragon's energy guides us to an inner tranquility, helping us to feel and trust that everything is fine. Finally, we begin to see and understand the beauty and lessons in all things. Although incredibly powerful, this tranquil dragon brings the energy of gentle bliss like the early morning summer sun, giving us a sense of completeness we previously lacked. I love that because it matches with that wholeness that I was feeling. If she has come to you today, her message is this: allow me to pull together your scattered energies so that you can feel a sense of peace enter your soul. Every situation has a legacy, but alas, occasionally it can take a little time to appreciate or understand this fully. Let my presence help release any negative feelings, for you are truly a creator and are immensely powerful. By allowing peace to enter our lives, we enable our very beings to carry more light. We become beacons for others to follow, but in order to do this effectively, we must release our need for control. If life has been dull or you are feeling generally out of sorts, call upon peace to lift your blues. She will support you by showing you the beauty of life and helping you to celebrate your experiences here on earth. But remember, you can only do this if you relinquish your need for control. When you do so, you will feel lighter, brighter, and more connected to the universe. That was a beautiful message, and I'm just going to leave that one at that. All right, love, sorry, I had to take a break. Where was I? Serene. So, pile number 3, you were the only one that got one of the Grand Master Dragons, which is Serene here. And I knew it was significant because I was like, why is there a person here? It says, you can be sure you are in great company if you have a Grand Master walking beside you. And then we have Serene, card number 22. She says, I am the lapping of waves and the morning sun. Gently flowing water and a warm summer breeze depict this dragon's energy beautifully. Serene connects to the calm and resilient energy of Mother Mary, so you can rest assured that life is going to settle down, especially if it has been rather turbulent of late. Aww. Hold on, let me turn the page. She says, I am the lapping of waves and the morning sun. Allow me to wrap you in my blue cloak of tranquility and accept my presence as pure calm settles around you. When your inner perceptions shift, so will your outer world experiences. Remember that the tranquility you seek lies within. That's the second message we got about something about being within, right? The volatile outside scenario is only a mirror of turbulence inside. Call upon me to guide you to that piece of heaven you crave. Observe your life experiences changing as they begin to mirror your inner feelings of serenity. She encourages us to go gently with ourselves. We are quick to nurture others, but often neglect our own needs. We must feed ourselves with that which brings us joy and makes us feel alive. As we accept that we are important, our worldly experiences will reshape and shift in a positive way. This is a very beautiful message because this strongly connects to what I was feeling about this wholeness and all of these dragon energies working together in your life to bring you a sense of serenity, specifically within. Because I feel like that's what's happening currently. I feel like there's strong emphasis on getting you to feel whole in yourself within now, currently, because that is going to help reflect within and without, right? As above, so below, within, without. And so building on creating that energy in a space of you feeling whole is going to begin to reflect in your outer world, especially if it's been feeling a bit chaotic, which is what they say, right? It is a reflection of what it is that we are feeling inside whenever there is chaos around us in our life. So the same thing goes when there is peace and happiness, joy and love within you, that is also reflected in your outside life, or it begins to reflect itself in your outside experience as well. Okay, let's go ahead and pull energies for each dragon for you. Pile number 3. So beautiful, feminine, loving, nurturing, very highly spiritual energies are coming through for you. This is about transformation. This is about healing yourself, or putting yourself in the place and the energy of transformation is what it strongly is just giving me. It's allowing transformation to happen. Let's go ahead and get an energy from the Dragon of Peace for pile number 3. Can I please get an energy offered by this dragon? Okay, so we got 2. I'm going to cover them really quick. Alright, can I please have an energy offered by the card 22, Serene, for pile number 3? Okay. Well, I already saw a whole bunch of pentacles. So these are talking about material manifestations in your life. I feel like I have to shuffle, and the Chariot showed itself to me. So things picking up for you. Ooh, I love this deck so much. I can't wait now that I revealed the dragon. The dragon reading. Now I can use these in my readings, and I'll probably start to use them a lot. Alright, so the card of Harmony, the Dragon of Harmony. Can you please offer an energy? Oh, that's a lot. So we have the energy of the Fool showing itself. I'm going to take it. I feel like it feels right. Because that's what her energy feels like. It feels like playful and shy. And that's what the Fool is. It's being playful. It's taking it back to being hopeful and optimistic, and that very vibrant energy that a child has to offer, right? Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, offered from the Dragon of Peace. I feel like they are offering guidance in real world guidance, in actual steps, physical steps, baby steps is what I'm getting. Baby steps in giving you a sense of path, a sense of a journey to take. Because I feel like at this point, when it comes to whatever's going on within, like, your shadow self, your subconscious, within, your world within, right? The world that you don't share with anybody else, the thoughts you don't share with anybody else, the emotions you don't share with anybody else, the hopes, the desires, the aspirations, the fears, the doubts, all of that you don't share with anybody else, that's what's within. That's what this Dragon of Peace is offering you. So if there's been chaos within, which the messages in the dragons indicated that you've been having chaos within and without, right? And if you've been wondering where the chaos, why there's so much chaos that's surrounding you, they're saying it's a reflection of what's going on within you. You have inner chaos going on that you sort of don't know what to do with it, but they are offering real world guidance. So to sit with yourself in the energy of peace and meditate upon this dragon, and just ask for guidance. And they're going to be there. Remember, Harmony was there to give you clarity, to dispel any of the static from the outside, and Peace is going to be there to offer you real steps. And all it is going to take for you to just sit with yourself and allow that to come to you, okay? And then we have Serene, which is offering the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I thought this was the Ace of Pentacles at first, and I thought this was the Ace of Pentacles too. Hello. So the Ace of Pentacles is something like very solid, fresh starts is what I'm getting. The Knight of Pentacles. Oh, look, there's 2. I was going to say doe. I don't know if that's the right terms, but whatever. A horned deer and a non-horned deer, which I'm assuming is a masculine and a feminine. And something being shined upon that is sort of what I'm getting. What is this? I feel like there's subtle hints wanting to come through, but I'm not like getting a very clear, strong read, but it sort of just feels like undertones of like whispers of love is what I'm getting from your guides, but then it's just like shushed because they're just like, let the dragons do their thing. It just that's funny, but I had to say it because it's like, okay, my guides had not come through the entire readings, none of them, but right now your guides, I heard whispers of like, no, you're not supposed to say anything, shush, let them do their thing, like they've been sitting on the sidelines this whole time. That's too funny. But it feels beautiful. The Knight of Pentacles feels like an opportunity that's going to just shine its way. And that's what Serene feels like too. It feels like feminine healing energy that just makes things transform from a hope, a desire, an aspiration into real world, real physical manifestation. That's what I'm strongly getting, okay? There's assistance for you in that dragon feminine energy. And in a real world, remember, that's somebody, some feminine energy that's there to assist you in the real world, who's being guided by dragon energy, is what I'm strongly getting. And then we have card 2, offering the Fool. Yeah, there's little whispers of it again in here, guys, with the 2 dragons in the back, and then he's holding some like white rose. I don't know what white roses indicate, to be honest, but white is the color of freshness, right? Of cleansed, of pure, of clear, of power, or focused, strong focused energy is sort of what I'm getting in with the little white tiger too. This feels playful. Yeah, for some of you, I think the dragons are sort of assisting in love. Is that funny? I don't know if there's dragons of love, but I feel like the dragons are assisting you in love. Because I keep on getting a little like, like what? Okay, pile number 3 with the dragons are helping you with love. That's so cute. Why can't the dragons... I just saw 222 again. Ugh, too funny. Because it was 2220, and then all of a sudden 2 seconds later it was 2222, right? But you also have 22 here, and then you have 2 here. So 2 strong, strong overtones of love now that I'm seeing it very clearly. Okay. I see you. I see you, dragons. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. So, oh, if I didn't say very clearly because I got distracted with all the shushing and about the love stuff. But yeah, these dragons are assisting you, especially this Harmony. She's a little cutie, and she's assisting in pushing you forward and nudging you forward. So when you feel a little nudge and feeling hopeful, perhaps, and opening your heart, that's the dragon of Harmony, like sort of just like flirting with you, like rubbing her cute little dragon self against your leg, kind of like a cat, kind of like this little tiger, and just being like, come on, you know you want to. Something like that. All right, well, that's what I got for you guys, pile number 3. This was a cute reading. I like this one. I claim it. Just kidding. If this did resonate with you, please let me know how. If you are coming from Scarlet Serpent Tarot's channel, I appreciate you stopping by. I really hope that you found something of value in these messages and that they resonated. If they did, please do me the favor of liking, subscribing, commenting. My cat's over there fighting with one of its toys. Also, if you are one of my subscribers, don't forget to check out Scarlet Serpent Tarot's channel and check out your other messages over there from Dragon Energies. So that's what I got for